All right, guys, last Sunday of the month, and it's officially December. So, all you Christmas haters, it is the season. Just saying, I had to throw it out there. Um, Announcements wise, there's a lot of different deals going on right now. And I know a lot of you have bad renewals that come up in December. So make sure you talk to your upline partner, whether that's me or Allie. You can always reach out to us and just make sure you get the best deal. They also have the buy one, get one going on right now. And that's for the body annual. And that's only through the 28th of November. So if your body is going to renew within the next 3 months, it makes the most sense to upgrade that now, if that makes sense. So I can totally run through it with you individually. Just message me and we can figure out what the best deal is. We are going to go through everything Dig Deeper tonight. So that also will be an option, but that's not launching until December 19th. So we'll go through all of that. But there's a lot of Cyber Monday deals on everything, not just body. There's different discounts, like if you bundle certain things together. And as a reminder, if you're hitting your 50 PV, you are eligible to be in our VIP group, which we've been doing weekly message pods too. So we've been including a recipe and a mindset tool, as well as just like reminding you what else is going on within the team. And then also being in the VIP group allows you to be eligible for the monthly giveaway. So this month, once we finish the month, we'll pick 2 winners to donate to a charity of their choice. That's this month's giveaway. And for December, I'll share with you what that is in our slideshow. So there's lots of different things going on. We have some exciting things we're going to announce tonight as well. But just if you have questions, reach out, because I know it can be like, well, what's the best way to do this? Just like, let us help you. That's what we're here for. Allie, anything else you want to add? Okay. And I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I should have started there. But clearly I'm already over Turkey Day. All right. So share my screen. All right, let's talk Shanti. Also, if you're on this call, take a picture and celebrate that you're here because you're excited about our first test group of 2024, and it creates FOMO for others to be a part of these. To me, they're so special and they're a way to connect with you guys and to do test groups full out. It's better when more of us do it together. It's more exciting that way. So tag your friend, post it on your stories, all the fun things. I just find that it creates a little bit more of an excitement and like, oh, I missed this. So let's talk Dig Deeper. This will be our first official test group of 2024. I cannot believe it's almost here. You guys know I'm always organized. So tonight we're going to go through what is Dig Deeper? Who is this for? What are you going to need? I'm going to go over the December giveaways and talk a little bit about mindset, as well as how to prep for this program and then launch something new that nobody's seen yet but Rachel and Allie. So, and of course, if you have questions along the way, put them in the chat. So I wanted to start off. I'm just reading the chat. Glad you're here, Ash. I wanted to just kind of start off and take a moment to like take a deep breath and remember that when we get to the end of a year, I know I find myself being like, well, what did I really accomplish this year? Or like, I used to be that girl, but I'm not her anymore in my journey. And just like you could go down the rabbit hole of being disappointed. Anyone else maybe a little bit hard on themselves? Just me? And I wanted to just like say that you matter. And I actually pulled up the super blocks from this year on the left side here. And I thought about, wow, every single super block pretty much that's been launched this year, with the exception of 2, because I was doing chop wood, carry water then, I have done. And like just 2 years ago, body blocks didn't exist. Super blocks didn't exist. We just winged it. We just did whatever we wanted, right? And then the test group would come along and then we'd get really structured and then we kind of fall off, right? But what I've seen over this year, especially, is I feel that more of us are committed to something and it feels more together, even if we're doing a different one. And I think that that's really special. And I wanted to remind you that the one thing that's gotten me through this year, and I've shared how really sorry if there's kids around, how shitty this past like year and a half has been for me is when I felt helpless, it was helping someone else that pulled me out of my funk. And I say that not like, oh, you need to start a business or you need to start a team, but each one of you just reaching out and saying, hey, like, Noelle, I haven't seen you a while on the Zooms. Like, how are you? Or celebrating someone in the bod group or congratulating someone in the message pod, like all those little things, they bring joy to yourself when you give them to someone else. And we all know this, but I'm just saying this out loud from someone who's gone through a lot of challenging things personally over the last year and a half. The thing that kept me and here now, like feeling very pretty good about myself is I didn't sit on my island and just kind of wing it. I plugged into this and it was easy and it was simple and I didn't have to think about it and it was structured and I knew that someone else on this team was doing MBF Superblock the same time as I was. So wherever you're at in your journey, there's someone else on this team that can relate to you. And there's someone that you guys know within this team that isn't on this call that needs you to reach out after this call and say, hey, have you thought about doing Dig Deeper? Because I know I'm really excited about it because X, Y, and Z, like I've really missed seeing your face. And so I'm challenging all of you as we go through this call and you get off tonight is to reach out to someone on this team and remind them how much that like you enjoy seeing their face or you miss seeing their kids on Zoom or whatever it is, because you never know how much those words can really uplift someone else. And I wanted to thank all of you for still being here in November 2023 through one of the hardest times for me. And I am very excited to start a new year with something incredible to just totally shift the way this community, like elevate the way this community functions even more than it is amazing now. Cool. Challenge accepted. All right. So let's talk about Dig Deeper. You can put in the chat, has anyone done the sample workout yet? I can't see all of your, okay, I can see all of your faces now. Has anyone done the sample workout yet? I personally did it today. Awesome, Allie. I know Allie did it today. If you haven't, that's okay. You can put that in the chat too. But to give you a little bit of background, it is a primarily weightlifting program. It is for all levels. But the idea, if you don't know Shaun T's story, he went through a massive transformation in training for a body, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a body competition, essentially. And so he really learned a lot about muscle movement, mind-muscle connection, really just elevating your peak physical condition. And he's in his late 40s, I believe, maybe early 50s, actually. So for a man to look like that, it's just like, whoo, getting a little hot in here, you know? But it's proof that it doesn't matter. I mean, he has 2 kids, he has a partner. Yes, obviously he does this for his job, but I think it's really cool to see our trainers go through different ways of transforming and challenging new things and then teaching on it, because that's how you do best in life, is when you can teach someone else. So this is to me, this is a little bit of an elevated program, but one that all of us can absolutely do. So it'll be 12 weeks long. There's going to be 3 collections. What this kind of reminds me of, if you've been around the team for a while, is 9-week Control Freak. How there was kind of 3 sections and you would build as you go. And it's 5 to 6 workouts a week. So again, it's a bigger commitment than maybe what you've been used to if you're doing 4 workouts a week or 5 workouts a week on the body blocks. And the workout length is 40 to 50 minutes, except for the cardio one that's 30. The cool thing is that he built in, which, you know, we all have those days, is there's a 4th no excuses collection, and they're all workouts that are 25 minutes or under. So like perfect if you have a day and your alarm clock goes off or the kids go crazy or whatever, it's no big deal. You just keep going, you show up for what you can. So that is the baseline. moving forward, and this is my opinion from doing this program today. This is for someone who preps for this program in December. You should not show up to this January 1st and do no weightlifting. Should I say that again? You should not do no weightlifting in December and then show up for this program January 1st. Okay. Someone who's ready for a challenge, because as we just went through, it's a little bit more time and it's a little bit more amount of workouts in your week. So you want to commit to 5 to 6 workouts a week. Someone who's ready to drop the excuses, and someone who wants to really reconnect to themselves on a deeper level. One of the things that I really got from the sample workout is that the movements aren't complex or crazy. Like, we love Autumn, but sometimes she puts things together and it's like, whoa, I got to do like all these things. Like, this is, I don't want to say basic, but it's simple, efficient moves that you build on over time. So it's still going to challenge your body. And like today, I was like, wow, I have not felt burn like this. I mean, to give you a background, I've been doing the XP Pilates with 2-pound weights for the last month, but I have not weightlifted like that in a while. But it is beautiful to shift to that, because you really get a transformation in your body when you're continually doing something new. And that's why we're all shifting blocks from month to month, to continue to challenge our body and keep it guessing. Because if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, it's insanity to expect something different, right? So that is my opinion. I don't think someone coming in fresh that's like not working it out at all should do this. And that's why anyone who's new and going to start with us, like if you have a friend that wants to do it, I do think that they should start in December and start prepping. And I'm going to share a couple options to do that, so that they have some sort of baseline for this. It's not to say anyone can't do this, because everyone totally can. I just think that you should have some sort of baseline of weightlifting. All right, so what do you need? Again, my opinion, but after doing the sample workout, I can back this up. So you definitely need a range of dumbbells. So it's a really great thing to ask for Christmas. If you don't know what to ask, get the adjustable dumbbells, get another set of dumbbells. You're going to be changing them out quite frequently in this program, very similar to chop wood, carry water. If you did hammer and chisel back in the day, like, you want to be able to build up your weight. So if you don't have that, definitely a Christmas option. I do think you're definitely going to need Performance Line, especially Recover in this program. I'm interested to see how sore I will be tomorrow. Did you want to add something, Allie? Okay. And the one thing that some of you might not have in your home gym right now is an adjustable bench. Now, again, you could go into this and say, well, I don't need it. And sure, you can do the program and not have it. But there's a lot of different moves that adjust the bench at like 45 degrees or 20 degrees. Today, we did tricep push-ups off of them. Of course, you could use a chair instead, but the program is meant to be used with an adjustable bench. So another great way to invest back in your health and ask for that for Christmas. There's a lot of great Amazon deals. I know Katie has shared 1 or 2 in the group chat previously. So great option to add to your Christmas list. Mine folds up and I just keep it in the corner. So there's no excuse, you can fit it somewhere. And those are the only main items. So to remind you guys, for December, our giveaways, congratulations to Danielle and Katie. We announced that they won the October tank tops and got the 2 new team tank tops from our shop. So as long as you have your 50 PV of product, you get access to the VIP group, like I mentioned, and our December giveaway will be a gift card to a place of your choice. I just listed 2 options, but it could be from whatever you want. So another incentive to stay consistent on your journey through the month of the holidays. Okay, Jess had a good question. How do you feel the pace of the program is? I think it's, I'll let Allie, you want to add in what you thought?
Yeah, so I don't think it's gonna be like super fast paced like Dynamic Control Freak was. I think it's gonna be fast in order to get that heart rate variability and get your heart rate up, but I don't think it's gonna be like an overwhelming, like I can't transition between moves or I can't do XYZ. I think it's a good steady pace, not overwhelming by any means. But I did the sample workout today. It was great. I haven't lifted heavy in 3 weeks or so, probably. So it was nice to lift heavy again. Um, and my arms are definitely already sore. And yeah, I'd say closer to lift more in terms of the speed of it. There is no all the cardio is non-impact in this program, which I don't think she mentioned. So there's not any of that the hit moves from lift more. There's none of that. It's non-impact cardio. And I don't know let's see. Oh, I'm on my phone, not my computer. Sorry, guys. Jess, oh, where did I go? Okay, there I am. Jess just asked another question, but I didn't see what it was.
Oh, I think you're just talking about like how you grab the bod ropes and MBF real fast and like switch between moves. It's not like that. So do the sample workout and you'll see more of how it is. It's not like you're doing 3 huge weightlifting moves and then running to your cardio. Like it's not like that. Your heart rate definitely still gets up, and I definitely still burned a lot of calories, but it's focused on a lot of form and building your weightlifting over time. The cardio is not part of the sample workout, so if you're nervous about that, that's not in there. So cool. All right. So the other thing I wanted to say on this slide is, as a reminder, your super blocks are free when your monthly order is in for the previous month. So a little incentive to get your monthly orders in so that Lift More runs perfectly before this test group. It'll start on December 4th, next Monday, and you get that for free as long as you have your monthly order in. So just a little incentive that I'll remind you about. So we've talked about growth day a little bit, but I'm going to continually bring this up to you guys because it's been so beneficial for me. Just working out life stuff is really hard. And I know for many of you, like you've embraced therapy more because I've definitely talked about it more, but on a day-to-day basis, we all need an outlet to work through our ish. And I know some of you journal regularly or read regularly, and that's amazing. And those are incredible things to implement. Like I've been doing that for the last 9 years. But what I haven't done is really like taken time to reflect each day or have focuses to think about things that are intentional and aligned to where I want to be and where I want to go. So I just highly recommend for you to go to transformationweek.com and sign up for the free trial of Growth Day and just see how it is for you. I am still learning new tools on here, but for instance, you can go in and rate your day on certain things that you are aligned to your goals. You can have certain journal prompts for the beginning of your day, the middle of your day, and or the end of your day. And I've by no means implemented all of this, but I'm just telling you things that I'm looking forward to continuing to add, because you can do a million workouts. You've probably seen this quote, but like if we're not right in our mind, it's going to be a lot harder to tackle any of these challenges, right? Or any of our life stuff. And I just think us as women, as I started this call, are very hard on ourselves. And this tool has made it very simple in one spot for me to continually reflect, be aware, and stay aligned to the woman I want to become. And also have tools and resources that, like, recently I was thinking about like having confidence in the workplace, and there was a tool on here that specifically talked about that and how to kind of work through something with that. Where else in our lives do we get that besides like calling your parents, which I mean, sometimes I don't want to take advice from them on that anyways, but you know what I mean? So, I'm going to continually just say, freaking try this for a month, because it's not just another thing. It's been the thing for me. And especially going through the holidays when it brings up a lot of stuff for many people, I just think that this should be on everyone's to-do list every day. Allie, you want to add, or Rachel, you want to add anything else? Because I know you both have been using it regularly. Rachel, go.
Yeah. Okay, so I've been using it every day for especially the daily fires. It's just like a 10-minute little talk from Brendan, who's the creator of it all. And there's something new every single day, which is great. The thing that's like hit me to the core is the daily life score / weekly review score, which is what Danielle was talking about. And it's like 7 or 8 different categories of life where you want to be growing in. And it's like, oh, like I was really not good in that area. And it's just like a little dagger to remind you, hey, you should probably do something about that tomorrow. And every time you score yourself, it comes up at the bottom with like tools or videos that help you kind of grow in that area. 1 or 2, obviously, it's not going to overwhelm you with every single category. Hey, you need to fix all of these things. But it's like the main things that they find with your scores to be important. Now, have I gone and watched all of those? No, because it takes a hot second to score yourself. But I'm looking forward to kind of start getting that into a process and make that a habit to score myself every day and to go back and look at the things that they're telling me to kind of grow in areas or thoughts that I can fix in my day-to-day life. So I've loved it. It's great. If you haven't tried the free, try the free. Promise.
Allie?
I don't have really anything else to add except I listen to the Daily Fire every single day in the car on the way to work and then on the weekends too. But it's just a very calming way for me to focus and start my day before I go to work and show up at work in the right mindset to show up for my patients and for their families, etc. And his voice is also super calming to me. I've always said that. But it's better than listening to music on the way to work because I'm doing something that gives back to myself.
And she's exposing her kids to it, which I just think is so cool. So we'll continue to talk about this, but if you have any questions about it, let me know. All right, so how to prep for Dig Deeper. Number 1, you guys should all do the sample workout this week. It's already available on Body, open to everyone. In my opinion, I do think that everyone should commit to lift more super blocks starting in December. I think it's a great way to prep for Dig Deeper. I also will launch a prep calendar this week sometime, so you guys can have access to that if you want to kind of jump around and do some Shaun T prep workouts. But the super block will start next Monday, December 4th. And then I'm going to be kind of a hard ass on this one, but get your supplements in check. Like, we don't have fast test groups in this team. So if you want the results, you got to commit all the way. So make it your Christmas gift for the holidays, prepare to go all in. You guys have plenty of time. Maybe you have 2 or 3 friends join you. If the cost is something that's holding you back, offset your costs. You have options, and you never know who might want to do this with you. So prepare yourself now. You are well aware now that the test group, get your performance line in and your bench and your weights. So some things that I'm going to launch to our team, and if you have friends that want to join us, they can also do this, but maybe you have fallen a little bit off and you need to recheck yourself in maybe one of these areas. So in my mind, these are all building blocks. You know, for many of you that are on this call, you guys have your fitness game down pat. Some of you even have your nutrition game down way better than I do. But now is an opportunity, what I call separation season, that it's very easy to do what the rest of the world does, right? The rest of the world will go and eat like shit for the next 4 weeks. They will forget about their routines and healthy habits that they've implemented this whole year. They will go on their island and not connect to their community anymore. And they'll sign up for all of the things and do all the things, which I love the holidays. So I'm a big proponent of doing all the holiday stuff, but in a way that works for you. So if you're starting brand new, maybe you're coming back from an injury, maybe you've been dealing with some health stuff, I recommend that you start with mindset and literally just implement growth day. And then it's a bonus to maybe add the mind and body block. I know Ashley has been doing that, and it's been such a great way for her to build back the consistency. But sometimes we think it's all or nothing. And it's not, because each of us can do something and we don't have to do it all. But I do need you to do something for yourself through the holidays. So maybe a bonus for you is implementing Shakeology and Growth Day, and that's okay. I know for many of you, you already do more of the option 3. So maybe your challenge is to add more of the mindset in for adding to your movement, right? Because you're so on autopilot on your movement, you're not connecting here and here. So I would challenge you to do that. Option 2 is your meals. Maybe you are dealing with an injury or you're doing your own workout program or whatever. Highly recommend 2B mindset during the holidays. It makes it super duper simple and just focusing on the one thing for 30 days. And then bonus is doing a program of your choice. Bonus is implementing Shakeology in your mind so that we're not getting to December 30th and feeling super defeated. We can say, I really rocked option 2 and went all in with that. And then for those of you that are on this call that you already have your workout routine locked in like no other, it's implementing something different, maybe supplement wise for yourself and seeing how that feels. Maybe you commit to optimize and revitalize and get your gut health supplements back in check. Something small that's easy to do or easy not to do. And you get to decide, this is going to be my theme for the next 30 days, is glow your own way into the holidays. Because I so believe that there's so many women out there that are feeling lost, that are feeling like shit after Turkey Day week, that are not having a community to plug into, that are sitting on their bed at 9 o'clock scrolling their phone right now, rather than y'all, which I'm so proud of you, are connecting and getting excited about something that's not even over a month away. Most people don't do what we do. So I'm just challenging each of you to pick a path, rock that path, and maybe give yourself a little bit of a bonus challenge to do something you're not currently doing that is easy to do and simple to do. Cool? And if you have a friend that is interested, I do have options of this the same way. Like it's going to be options for the new girls the same ways coming in, which I think is really cool. Thanks for the clap, Jess. So pricing options. I don't have all of them yet because a lot of our information will be launching over the next week. But if your BOD renewal is coming up, like I mentioned at the beginning of the call, make sure you talk to your partner, upline partner. There will be a promo code for anyone that gets a pack that Dig Deeper will be $20 as a digital unlock. So this is a test group program that does not come with BODi. It's also not a super block. So it's not like, oh, you got your Shakeology this month, you get this for free. We are all investing in this. We are all committing to it. You should all have the affiliate 25% off because it's silly to pay full price for this. So if nothing else on this call, talk to your partner about getting your affiliate pricing. You obviously, of course, can pay full price for the test group, but I just think that's really silly. So I will launch all of those graphics when we get all that info and see what works best for y'all. But the biggest thing is to check when your BOD renewal is coming and make sure we catch that to get you the best deal. All right. So last thing, I'm sticking to my 30 minutes. Yay. So timeline out right now is the sample workout December 19th. The program is available to purchase for everyone. So there's no like staggered launch by any means like there has been in the past. We'll begin our prep week December 26th. So that gives you enough time if you need to order anything or you want to package something together. We will not start this until January 1st. And I know many of you like to start things when they launch, but here's my little tidbit as someone who's done lots of test groups. Y'all aren't going to stick to a test group through Christmas. Come on. So you're going to do the workouts and not see the results you want because you're going to eat Christmas cookies and drink a lot of wine. That's just silly. Stick to your body block, stick to the super block, have a plan in place to enjoy your Christmas week. Like I'm telling you guys this because I know this is how it works. We get so excited about a new program and we invest in it and we want to start in it. And then it's like, well, shit, week 1 didn't look so hot, did it? It's like, well, yeah, because Danielle told you on November 26th to not start till January 1st. So I'm not saying you shouldn't sample the workouts and all of that, but January 1st is a Monday this year, which is freaking baller. We're going to start the new year on the first day with a brand new test group and go all in for 12 weeks through March, which is incredible. So that is my tidbit for tonight. Do you guys have any other questions, comments, anything anyone wants to share? Are you excited? Hopefully. There will be some more promotion stuff with Shanti coming out, and I will share more of that as it comes out and share that with the group. Good question. Did they suggest any nutrition programs? So 2B Mindset and Portion Fix will be available for this. I do think that Shanti is adding some additional nutritional guidance, but I don't have specifics on that yet since a lot of that info is launching this week. So I'm giving this to you guys super, super early so you start getting in the mindset and preparing for it. But we will continue to discuss those. Good question, Jess. Anything else? All right. Go sleep. I know you're yawning. Love you guys. Hope you have a great Monday back at work, and I'll see you on Zoom in the AM. Thanks for being here.